Okay, I should be live. Oh, there we go. Hi, coup de grace. Don't know why you said that. I started early and I'm not prepared. There we go. I was looking for Winamp. Y'all can hear me, right? I think there were supposed to be 3 or 4 people waiting. Here, I'll get the music started. Oh, good. I am live. I know. Hi, Special Iron. Yeah, I know. We were like... In fact, I even like minimized the server for a second so I could get this stream set up. That's good. Yeah, whenever I don't get any comments for a while, I worry that maybe people can't hear me or something. Because it wouldn't be the first time. Best version of the Addams Family theme. Still waiting a little bit for more people to filter in before I get started. Then again, this is a really tedious drawing, so how much are they really gonna miss? So yeah, let's go ahead and... Just gonna go ahead and get started, fuck it. Actually, rather than move this over, I think I'll just minimize it. I need to be able to see my OBS thing. Yeah, okay. I just had the, as far as the highlights, I just had this front one to go. Let me delete all this. All these shading ones. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I always hide all the other layers. Oh, I do need the lines for that one, though. Oops. What was I doing? There we go. Okay, where's my pen? Oh, good. That would suck if I just lost my pen. There we go. Excuse me. I don't have that much left. This all fits on one screen. I don't even have to scroll or anything. Oh no, you left ice cream out. I'd yell at you too. Not the ice cream. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not sure if that line is supposed to be squiggly, but I don't care. Do 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 do. I wasn't really gonna yell at you. That's funny. Maybe you ought to think about moving out, Special Iron. If my kid was 43 and lived with me, I'd probably yell at them a lot too. Ah. Jeez, where is everybody? Usually there's more. Well, I did say I was going to start at 3. Maybe they'll start showing up at 3. Usually, I was going to say, usually there's more people in the chat by now. Oops, I think I... Hand's already starting to get tired. Perfect representation of what it feels like to play Fester's Quest. Oh, good. Did I blend this one already? Nah. You know, I'm getting tired when, like, I start to forget which parts I've blended and which parts I haven't. Yeah, Fester's Quest has a great soundtrack, but it's a bitch to play. Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on it a while back. And he was 100% right. Does have a really good soundtrack, though. It's a bad game with a really good soundtrack. Evil spaghetti. Oh, hi, Hershey. Yay, more people are showing up. If I feel up to it, I may go a little over 2 hours today. We'll see. We'll see how this drawing is coming along when I hit the 2-hour mark. If I feel like it's really close to being done and I feel like continuing, then I will. Otherwise, I may save the rest for next week. Even if it's only a little bit. Oh god, I gotta rest my hand in a second. Almost done. Ah! I do this, like I feel a bone pop in my hand. It's a little unsettling. Okay. Let's see how we're looking now. I don't know why I hid that, because I have to unhide all these layers. Do 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 do. Yeah, that way it looks really bad and confusing. But then you add the shading, well, more specifically this shading, and then it looks, then it has more depth. Oh yeah, I need to add more darkness there. I should have started with a darker color. Oh, you can hear Pop too? I don't know, 2 games that are worse to play are Last Ninja 2 and any Battletoads game. Yeah, I remember Battletoads. Those games were ridiculously hard. Let me unselect that so I can see this a little better. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, okay, so basically I'm just gonna... I hope this isn't too big of a pain. What? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go, and hid the wrong layer. Here we are. No, I'm still doing this wrong. Hide that, unhide that. There we go. Yeah, I hope this turns out okay. I prefer to start with the darkest color, which is what I thought I was doing, and then afterwards I look at it and realize it's not dark enough. What am I doing? No, I have brush selected. Oh, I'm dumb. Forgot to darken the color. That's kind of the whole point. No black yet. I may have to go back and darken some areas even further with black, but we'll see. Oh my god, Resident Evil. Ugh. I've said this before, but I tried playing Resident Evil 4 and I could not even get past the first area. Didn't even remember it having difficulty settings, but I'm sure I played on the easiest, knowing me. Oh, oops. There was more down here that I didn't notice. Definitely improving the depth on individual pieces. Thank you. Good. I thought about just cranking up the contrast, but I don't think that would have been enough. Maybe after I do this and if it still doesn't look like it has enough depth, maybe then I can try cranking up the contrast, but looks like I can mostly get away with not blending this part too, so that's nice. This won't take as long as the other passes did, I guess. I guess I could call them that. I feel like areas like this, and I may have to go back in and color black. Excuse me. I'm trying to take this one step at a time, though. They're supposed to be whitish. If you add too much shading to white, it starts to look like silver. I don't necessarily want that. Ah. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's easier going in one direction than the other. Amazing how much of the addition of a few shadows will improve a piece. Yeah. Sometimes it's all in the little details. Hi, Griffin. No, I still have not seen Dr. Sleep, but I want to. I should see if it's streaming anywhere. Hi, Jackie. Dr. Sleep is that sequel to The Shining. It's kind of interesting how it's based on a book, but it's also apparently it appears to reference the Kubrick film. So that's kind of weird. I'm not the biggest fan of the Kubrick version of The Shining, but okay, I believe that layer's done. Yeah. Ugh. The next one is so much bigger. feel like it doesn't have enough white on it, maybe. So I think after I go in and add all these darks, I'm going to have to go in and add white. Yeah. Don't we all miss Silent Hill games? And Konami doesn't care. They're just like, cope. What a contrast you bring the next layer up. I know. It does make a big difference. I think I got confused when drawing this. Or, no, not exactly. Yeah, that's not right. Ah, well. I'll just hide it with some shading. Hide the bad line work with some shading. I really didn't clean up this line work as well as I probably should have. I think I was hoping I'd be able to delete it in the end, but, don't know about that. I know with that first environment I did it. It got to a point where I could delete the lines and it looked okay, but it still looked better with the lines, so I ended up keeping them in. I think that's how this one's going to look at best. Bah. Doctor Sleep is good when it doesn't lean into the Kubrick callbacks like the blood elevator just appears for fan service. Yeah. I'm sure it's not this bad, but this reminds me, I recently went back and watched the sequel to Carrie. And like, characters who weren't Carrie were having flashbacks of what went through Carrie's mind when she got splashed with blood, and it was really bad. Fan service is one thing, but at the very least it should make sense. You can't have new characters experiencing old characters' memories. Ooh, a director's cut, huh? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is kind of cool that there's a blood drop emoji. You're not the only person to make that joke, the female elevator. Did I ever see the Dead Zone film? Oh yeah. It's pretty good. It's not one of those ones that I watch a lot, but I have seen it. I think I prefer the TV series. It's kind of interesting seeing Christopher Walken in an old movie before he became a parody of himself. Ah, okay. I hate when that happens. Sometimes I just touch the wrong part of the screen and it scrolls. And I never know how I did that. But really goes nuts on the guitar there, doesn't he? It sounds really good though. Oh, that's right, I have more Abadox music. Oh yeah, an Alien Crush. I somehow forgot what music I had on here. Even though I use the same music every single week. It was a better sequel adaptation than It Chapter 2. Yeah, boy, It Chapter 2 really went off the rails. I've been putting off making a video about that and even watching it again, because, man, what happened with It Chapter 2? Maybe it's not as bad as I'm remembering, but... Ah, did it again. Why does it scroll down, too? Like, I can see scrolling to the side. I could just shade that in. I'll shade that in, too. Fuck it. Do-do-do-do-do. Hi, Mr. Roboto. That's odd. The blood usually gets off at the third floor. That's probably the best Shining related gag. I still haven't seen Insidious. I have not seen Cat People, and yeah, I'm the odd one out in that I actually prefer the miniseries version of The Shining over Kubrick's. Not that it's better in every single way, but I appreciate it that it follows the spirit of the book a lot closer. Kubrick kind of just made his own movie and called it The Shining. A lot of people who like it don't care, but it bothers me. I actually saw the movie before reading most of the book. If I remember correctly, I was a little ways into the book, and the movie was being shown somewhere, so I went ahead and watched it. And then I thought it was fine then, and then I read the rest of the book, and I was like, oh my god, there were hedge animals? What the fuck? And of course, as time went on, I realized a lot of other stuff that they changed in the movie that I didn't agree with. Like, was there any mention of the furnace? Because the furnace was supposed to be the whole fucking reason he needed to be there in the first place. I don't think they mention the furnace at all in the movie. They just have the family stay there for no reason. I may be wrong. Maybe there is mention of it at some point and the movie doesn't focus on it or whatever, but... that furnace was pretty damn important to the original story. It's weird that he left it out. Let me smudge this. I've gotten this far without smudging, which was kind of nice, but it wasn't gonna... Oh god, yeah, I hated the spider in It Chapter 2. I was so disappointed. You know a spider is done badly when it doesn't scare me. It Chapter 3 will be brilliant. I've not seen Pod People either. I actually saw some recent episodes of the Simpsons when I was at a hotel recently, and I didn't see any episodes I didn't like. They were all like pretty decent. So I would say it's gotten better. I think they were new episodes. It was just whatever was being shown on cable. When you're in a hotel, you don't have as much of a choice of what to watch. Excuse me. That said, I feel like The Simpsons really needs to end. No sitcom needs to go on for like over 20 years. Smudge, smudge, smudge. I didn't remember that detail from the novel. Oh. Okay, I think this layer's done. Yep. Crap. Yeah, these thicker tubes don't look, oh yeah, I gotta do some smudging. Crap. Ah! I was thinking I could avoid smudging this time. Probably only these really thick tubes, though. For the others, I shouldn't need to do it. Probably. Yeah, it looks okay up close, and then I back up and it just looks like thick outlines. It doesn't look like shading. I fear The Simpsons will only end when Dan Castellaneta or Nancy Cartwright dies. Yeah, you might be right. Well, at least with Saturday Night Live, like, they change the cast every few years. I don't want a Fast and Furious 99. I've never actually watched any of those movies, so they can do whatever they want. There's something else about The Shining I was going to complain about, and I can't think of what it was now. Oh well, whatever. Oh, sorry. Keep bumping my mic. It's hard not to with how it's positioned right over my keyboard, practically. It's really a pain whenever I have to type something and I have this mic set up. I still have not seen Suspiria. I do want to. I've heard interesting things about it. I know it inspired at least one Silent Hill game. Downpour? I want to say Downpour. I know I mentioned it in the video that I did for that game. But it was in a brief list of movies that the game is apparently based on that I haven't seen. Oh yeah, Life Force. Oh, it's playing a video. That's weird. Okay, well, that's not supposed to be there. Was that there, like, previous weeks and I just didn't notice it? I guess so. Do 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 do. This music is so cheerful sounding. One more Abadox cover. Oh, there's actually a little spot I missed. Do 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 do. Excuse me. It was like a hiccup burp combo. Ba 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 ba. And 99. Yeah, I've heard that the Suspiria remake is pretty good too. Oh yeah, I think I read somewhere that Suspiria was the last movie ever done in Technicolor. I thought that was an interesting fact. Yeah, I can't get past the first level in Life Force or Abadox. Or sometimes I can get up to the second level, but not very far after that. Here we go with Alien Crush. God, I forgot the name for a second. Someday that will be a game den. Oh, thank you, Miss. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. What do I think happened to the prisoners of Red Dwarf? I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. I just kind of think that they went off in their own direction. They were off the frickin' show. That's all that matters. They didn't need to be there in the first place. Just restore that status quo. Yes, Nigel was nice. I liked the story about that actor. Like, I think he was some accountant or something, and he had to always like look nice and wear a suit and everything. And when he retired, he just decided to get all these piercings and tattoos. Oh, as a subscription. Thanks, Dr. Evil, if you're actually watching the stream. I never know. Thing about subscriptions, I never know if the people doing that are actually watching. Could be just coincidence that they happen to add me while I was streaming. Or subscribe to me, I mean. "10 frames per second mode." What system did I play it on? I think I played it on Xbox, and yeah, there was slowdown at times, unfortunately. Why do you keep saying some were ladies? What's the point of that? Yeah, Kill Crazy was a lot of fun. Fun fact that I didn't know when I was making those videos: the guy who played Kill Crazy is now does the voice of the Geico Gecko for Geico commercials. So there's a mind fuck for you if you didn't know. I really wish I knew that when I was making the videos. Oh, what is this thing I'm painting? Sorry, Mr. Roboto. I thought I remembered seeing you in previous streams. I will show you. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Or not. Where'd it go? Give me a second. I'm being dumb right now. Oh, I see. It's on a weird part of my Streamlabs thing. So this is the Abadox level I'm trying to recreate. And, I'm kinda sorta basing it off this cave a little bit. So, that's what I'm painting. Doug Naylor was quite intimidated by him until he learned his story. Oh, that's cute. Red Dwarf book set made by each of the main characters in their own style. That would be interesting. Yeah, especially Kill Crazy. Good morning, George. Oh, I'm so envious. It's like over 100 here most days lately. Oh, he mostly does soap operas? That's funny. Okay, some of the Red Dwarf prisoners were ladies, so what? I still don't know what point you're trying to make with that. Oh, how am I trying to decide how to shade this part? Yeah, that's true. Kirsty from Hellraiser also did a Geico commercial, and Mayhem from Allstate was also in a Hellraiser sequel. It's all coming together. Cats would be by smells. I think I want that bit to be a little darker. Okay, I don't think I want to fuss over that anymore. It still looks weirdly like it's outlined in the gray. Maybe it's the... You know what? Whatever. I'm not going to fuss with it anymore. I can maybe go back and tweak it later if I decide to. I don't think the episodes beat you over the head more than they need to. Oh yeah, the sex one went public yesterday. The sex episode. Maybe I need a softer brush. I should have just done that in the first place. I think that adds too much darkness. I hadn't heard about Battlestar Galactica or Lost in Space coming back. Yes, there was actual humming. Lots of implied humming, too. At one point in the Alien Nation video, I say commence the humming, and someone suggested I make a t-shirt with that. And I'm kind of tempted. I haven't done a t-shirt design in a while. Do 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 do. Hi, Ashtray. Oh, you made it! That's right, you keep commenting on... Keep commenting in the comment section saying you missed the stream. I think that was you. Do newcomers publish books like the Good Hum Guide? Possibly. No! Damn it. Okay, I gotta be careful with this part. Do do do. Ow. The actor who played Buck still acting. No, I think Alien Nation might have been the only thing he's ever been in. Which is too bad, because I thought he was really good. Yeah, certain people on the internet don't like it when a female character gets any sort of positive attention on a show. They only want women to show up long enough to be rape victims or something. Probably. Oh yeah, that guy that refused to talk to George. I also think, like I said in the video, I thought it was so funny that he was also played an asshole in the Joy Luck Club. Because I hated him in that too. I mean, I didn't hate the actor, I hated the character, to be clear. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch the He-Man reboot yet because I'm sure Lee's going to want to watch it with me and he's out of town, so... Their timing really sucked with when they released it. I hope I don't get spoiled on too much. Oh, this is part of the cave. Unless, well, you might be thinking of the previous cave. What am I doing? I'm trying to... Magnifying glass. Oh, come on. There we go. That's how it's looking right now, and it's 3D version of that. Or that's what it's supposed to be. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. I've heard good things about it so far. Apparently it leans into the goofiness, which is good. Oh, it is the one you were thinking of. Okay. Oh yeah, Mark Hamill is Skeletor's voice. I heard that. I still think the original He-Man is pretty good for what it was. It's one of those shows where you could tell that the creators had fun making it. I mean, the showrunner was also the voice of Orko, so... Then again, Lou Scheimer did a lot of voice work in various Filmation things, I think. You could hear him sometimes in the Tom and Jerry cartoons that Filmation made. Which were terrible, by the way. Not as bad as the Gene Deitch ones. God, that's really tripped on that name. Evelyn was supposed to be from Earth? When did they mention that in the cartoon somewhere? The original one? I know Queen Marlena was from Earth. I feel like the original He-Man gets a bad rap. I mean, yeah, it was low budget, but if you can get past that, I think it's pretty good. They reuse animation constantly, but the animation looks good, so I kind of don't mind seeing it over and over. Maybe I'm just weird. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, Alan Oppenheimer did the voice of like half the characters on that show. He was sort of like the Frank Welker of He-Man. Who did Lou Scheimer do? He did Man-at-Arms, Battle Cat, Skeletor. There's got to be more than that. That's off the top of my head. There had to have been more. But yeah, it's fun watching Neverending Story, and like Falkor, usually he talks like Man-at-Arms, but then there are times when he sounds like Battle Cat or Skeletor, depending on his mood. That's really fun to notice that. I mean, part of the lore is very vague. I'd like to know where specifically it comes from. Like, I specifically remember the episode that talked about Queen Marlena. There was actually an episode that focused on Queen Marlena and how she was from Earth. That was pretty interesting. That was actually a pretty good episode as He-Man goes. Frank Langella was a good Skeletor, yeah. Okay, Hershey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there's definitely no sequel to that movie. That movie made some weird choices. Almost looked like they never even watched the cartoon. Why did, like, Teela look like Jean Grey or something? She didn't look like she belonged in the same universe as He-Man. Like, He-Man's wearing, a loincloth and a cape, and Teela's wearing, like, spandex and armor and wielding a gun. That's really bothering me now. I wonder why the fuck they did that. Like, I understand why they made it take place on Earth. Supposedly that was a budget issue. But, like, was making Teela not look like she's from the same universe as He-Man part of the budget? I don't think so. Oh, Howard the Duck. I would probably watch it. I actually loved that movie when I was a kid, when I didn't know any better. Now I know it's bad, but I still kind of enjoy it. There are aspects of that movie that I kind of hold up. Like, I actually, apparently I'm in the minority here, but I actually think that creature at the end of the movie was pretty cool. Like, I thought the special effects were pretty good there. He had a neat design. Felt like the actors did their best with what, I mean, like, freaking, what's his name, Jeffrey Johns, like, he, like, puts everything into that role. Did I hear a kitty squeak? Oh, hi, baby. Hang on, Tara just woke up. I have to go and pet her. Hi, sweetie. Oh, I put the stream on hold so I could pet you. You are so spoiled. You guys see her? Oh, she's just off camera. That sucks. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see her. Orko got swapped out for that goblin-looking thing that it invented the teleporter. That's another weird choice. Like, I understand they can't have Orko be little and float, like he did in the cartoon, but they could have made him look like a Jawa or something, and had him wear a red robe and still call him Orko. Like, they could have had him be kind of close. It's like they went, well, we can't have a perfectly accurate portrayal of Orko, so we'll just replace him with another character. Yes, I know Tila was the sorceress's daughter. I did watch He-Man, you know. Yeah, they never really did anything with that plot point, but it was interesting learning that about Tila. Every time I think of Masters of the Universe, I think of that stinger when they ate chicken. I don't remember that. Mr. Roboto is just repeating random things I said. I am not sure. Not sure what his point is. Oh yeah, Neverending Story 2. I never did see that all the way through. Hi Jenny. How many 80s movies are about a fantasy character coming into our world? It seemed like it was a trend for a hot minute. Yeah, like I said about the He-Man movie, I think it was at least in the case of the He-Man movie, I believe it was a budget thing. The truth-telling caller, was that in the He-Man movie? I guess I remember that. Howard the Duck went places no one wanted. It sure did. That movie had a very confusing tone. Like, it was not kid-friendly enough for kids, and it was too kiddie for adults. Yeah, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He also had a really brief, like, background shot in Endgame. He was one of the people shown in the background. Like, you see that whole army in the background. If you look closely, one of them is Howard the Duck. Orko wouldn't have to have been a puppet. He could have been a little person. Loosely based on the second half of the novel. Yeah, I've read that. Or heard that, actually. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the He-Man movie. Right. Sorry, for some reason I thought you were talking about the cartoon. Yeah, I remember when they had chicken. That was so weird. I guess a puppet Orko might have worked, but I don't know. Boyfriend in Masters of the Universe was also the Voyager. Yeah, and the girl was Courtney Cox. That's interesting to look back on. Ah. Excuse me. I'm probably doing kind of a sloppy job here, but I don't know that it matters. There's so much detail in this, like, how noticeable is it really going to be if, like, one little piece of cord isn't shaded perfectly? Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston was in Leprechaun. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, thanks, Ashtray. Thanks, Special Iron. I know some new people have come in, but I just don't feel like zooming out, so you're all gonna have to just like imagine what I'm trying to do. I've zoomed out so many times. And here's the echo music. Thanks, George. I mean, he's an actor, he's just not an especially great one. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop by 5. I thought about maybe working on this for more than 2 hours because Lee isn't here, so I can have dinner whenever I want, so I don't have to stop in time to make dinner. But getting tired of working on this already, and I'm only like an hour in. I'll try to make it through the 2 hours. I was really thinking I might finish this today. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, you're right. The guy from Back to the Future was the cop. I'd forgotten about that. Did Dolph or Arnold start the silent protagonist trend for actors who don't speak so well? Not sure. I don't know which one came first. What time did I start today? A little bit before 3, probably like 2:45 or so. Pacific Standard Time. He's a scientist in real life? That's interesting. I mean, I know Arnold Schwarzenegger is smarter than, you know, some of his roles make him seem, but I didn't know that was also the case for Dolph Lundgren. That's interesting. Ah, 7 p.m. for you. Yeah. I'm on the West Coast, so it's always earlier for me than it is for everyone else. Yeah, I love watching the dubbed version of Hercules. It's so funny seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger with a different voice. Like, I am Hercules. Perhaps music will help. Just after 9 a.m. for you. Where are you again, George? I'm sure you've told me before, but... Oh yeah, aren't you in Australia or the UK or something? Oh, I'm gonna have to smudge again. Bleh. He wasn't... In Germany, he wasn't allowed to dub his own voice for the Terminator. That's so funny. Yeah, the Terminator with a rural twang sounds kind of funny. That kind of reminds me of the fact that apparently in the French version of the Mortal Kombat movie, Christopher Lambert did his own voice. I just thought that was an interesting fact. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, Darth Vader with a different voice would sound odd. Like, we know he was dubbed, but we're so used to him sounding like James Earl Jones. Okay, Mr. Abato, thanks for stopping by. I mentioned Christopher Lambert a minute ago, and it reminded me of... I had some people trying to correct me on my pronunciation of his name when I covered Mortal Kombat. There's like, actually, it's Lambert. And I'm like, no, it's Lambert. He's French, you idiot. Look it up. I think I may have looked it up even just to make sure even before I made the video, but I'm not sure. But either way, I'm right. They're wrong. Oh, I'm so tired of this drawing. This is like the third stream I've done in this fucking drawing, and it's still not going to be done probably. Let me, take a little break. I admit, I used to pronounce it Lambert, and then I heard someone else pronounce it the other way, and... I'm pretty sure I looked it up before I did the video, but either way, Lambert is correct. I think he has a winery or something, and the company's name is literally Lamb Bear, as in a lamb and a bear. So, that's all you need to know to to know how to say his name. He wouldn't be calling him. He wouldn't call it that if his name was Lambert. Aggravating but amusing, yeah. God. I want to do almost anything but work on this drawing right now. I want to show you guys something. Unfortunately I don't seem to have any. Well, you know what? Maybe I could find a picture really quick. I don't know if you guys remember the shark boss in Abadox. I really want to design my version of that thing. See if I can find a picture of it. I thought I had saved one, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, it's not in there. Oh, there it is. Nope. Shit. Okay, wait a minute. Almost had it. Let me minimize Winamp. I'm looking at images, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, it's not letting me just open the image. Open image in new tab. There we go. Okay, so oops. This boss from Abadox, I really want to design this thing because I was looking at what the skeleton of a great white shark looks like, and it's like not too far off from that. So I think I can like combine this with how an actual great white shark skeleton looks and come up with a really cool looking boss. Like it would kind of look like this, but it would still have like obviously the color scheme of this, and like there's a couple of spikes sticking out of his head that would be there too. So yeah. I remember someone claiming in the Promised Land videos that the person in the Cat's Holy Book was actually Rimmer. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what the hell that guy was thinking. Lambert the sheepish lion. You're not allowed to even look at people or go to jail, huh? Ralph Fiennes pronounces his name Rafe. That's interesting. Yeah, rainbow jaws. A little bit. Have I ever tried shark? No, I've tried... actually, we talked about this last week, I think. I tried alligator once. I was in Florida, and we went to a restaurant, and they had... It was called Alligator Bites. It was kind of like popcorn chicken, but it was alligator, and it was very tough and kind of fishy. That's all I remember about it. Sharks even have teeth on their ribs. What guy was thinking what? I don't know what you're referring to. Oh yeah, we're moving to Washington, hopefully in October. We'll see how it goes. Not like we're especially hard up for money. It's just, you know, moving is expensive, and the more the better. Yeah, he said he could see an H on his forehead. I was like, what? I have to go to the bathroom really quick. I will be right back. It's be a good excuse to procrastinate on working on this drawing a little more. Let me get water really quick since I'm up. Watering down my fruit punch, but oh well. Okay. Let's see what you all said about me while I was gone. Okay, John. Oh, you're moving in October too, Jenny? That's too funny. Don't you have a lot of pets? It must be a pain for you to move. Yeah, Red Dwarf fans are definitely crazy. Gummy shark, Okay. John is just making shit up now. Put your phone down, order food, and Dina's gone. I really got exhausted with all the work. I'm definitely feeling burned out. I thought I was going to finish the shading this time, but I might not. I don't know. I mean, I have like 40 minutes, though. If I'm going to go the whole 2 hours. She's not gone. She's invisible. Oh, waffle sounds good. Oh, honey is good. Waffles all day. I feel like I've been working on this for 20 years. I think this is my... I guess I said this a little while ago. I think this is the third stream where I've worked on this. I did not expect it to take that long. Oops. Okay, back to work, I guess. I'll go back to this part. Well, at least there's... Well, wait a minute. Is this the whole thing? Oh, yeah, actually, that is it. Oh, actually... You know what? I missed some details over here. I'll get these first, and then this part will be done. Okay, yeah, this layer's almost done, actually, so... I think I can make it. I'm just worried if I push myself too hard, I'll start to get... You know... I'll start making more mistakes. If I get too tired. All right. Ugh. Oh, Goodbye Horses has an interesting background to it. I don't know anything about that song except that, you know, it's in I feel dumb for forgetting that movie's name. Silence of the Lambs. And of course, it was parodied in Clerks too. No one knows where the singer for Goodbye Horses is. He's never claimed his money from royalties. Interesting. I'd like to see Todd do a one-hit wonderland on that. If he can even dig up enough info. Oh yeah, I remember the Maniac remake. It was pretty good, but I never saw the original. So, but I really liked that whole first-person gimmick they used. That was pretty neat. Oh, thanks, Special Iron. I may color something else next week, whether I'm finished with this or not. Not saying I'll never finish this on stream, just maybe I'll take a week off from it. I don't know. If I really feel like drawing that shark boss before next weekend. The original Maniac was supposed to use the song Maniac before it got recycled for Flashdance. That's interesting. This drawing has inspired you far more than any other. It's inspired me to gouge my eyes out. Yeah, I've heard that theory about Kachansky before. I don't really care about those personally. To each their own, but I'm sure to include a limb sticking out of the shark's mouth. Oh, thanks, George. How long have I been working on coloring this? Well, like I said, I think this is the third stream. And each stream is roughly 2 hours, so, I've really been working on this for like going on 6 hours. Holy crap. Though I know there was one stream where I quit early. I just got to a good stopping point and I was burned out, so I just quit. I think it was about half an hour early. Wow, wow, wow. 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 When this channel started, you were in high school. Interesting. I've been doing this drawing that long. Sure feels like it. Yeah, it really is a long time, but there's a lot of stupid little details in it. One of the original YouTubers, I don't think I'd go that far, but I'm definitely an early YouTuber. Was an early YouTuber. I definitely remember the early days of YouTube. Hell, I remember I first discovered YouTube because there was a forum I was on and someone was always posting YouTube videos on there, and that was the first I'd ever heard of this site. And it didn't work worth a shit back then. Alright, let's see how much smudging I have to do. I think it looks fine. It's not like I have any really fat tubes like I do over here. God damn. Oh. I need to add some more white highlights too. I feel like the whole thing is just a little too dark. I'm gonna need to add some black shadows too. Fuck, I'm gonna be working on this stupid thing forever. I'm gonna die of old age before I finish this drawing. Did I start in 2006? I think that sounds right. Yeah, I know my channel was like 15 years old last time I checked. It's probably like 16 or something now. Sorry, my math sucks. Let me... Oh yeah, 15 years. Okay, yeah, that works out. I've been making videos a little longer than that, though. I was making videos on my husband's channel before I made my own channel. You were left-handed but had to learn to write with your right hand. Damn, that sucks. Do I miss Blip? I miss Blip during its heyday. You can make a lot of money off Blip for a while. I know people who to this day Blip owes them money. Blip TV was a YouTube alternative. Everybody who was on Channel Awesome used to upload to Blip. Oh, you watched my demo reel from 2007. Yeah, there's some old Abadox models in there too. Yeah, it's getting there gradually. I don't think it's going to be my masterpiece. It's going to be that drawing I look at and go like, why did I spend so much time on that thing? How long was I with Channel Awesome? I think 8 years. I know I made a video about leaving Channel Awesome and I talked about it in there, but excuse me. I think it was roughly 8 years. If I do die of old age working on these illustrations, it would probably be more entertaining than M. Night Shyamalan's Old. I actually want to see that movie just because of how ridiculous it sounds. Yeah, Blip was a good site at one time, and then it got bought by Maker, and like some people never got their money. The oldest Dina video you've seen is the Thrill Kill video. My first ever video was I did a still gaming video on Panzer Dragoon Saga. You almost got married, but didn't go through with it? Could I model Starbug for your Red Dwarf fan series? Jeez. Honestly, I don't know if I have time. Oh, wait a minute. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I can tell by how dark that looks. Yep. I've also never really modeled a spaceship before, so I don't know if I'd be any good at it. I think Starbug has a pretty basic shape to it, but then there'd be the texturing, which would be a pain. I especially don't know how to texture a spaceship. Your handwriting is a mix of printed letters and cursive. Yeah, mine is too. I like to make the capital letter regular writing and the rest of it cursive. Devolving into angry scribbles. Yeah, I figured you meant the outside of the ship. Oh, you didn't know about my video on Panzer Dragoon Saga? It's not very good, but it's one of those games no one ever makes videos on, so... I think it's better than the rare video about it that anybody made at the time. Tried to show like different parts of the game and not just the beginning. And the rare occasion when I've seen someone talk about that game, they always show like the Geralt Desert, and that's it. Okay, I can't tell if you're being honest or not, John. Have I thought about doing any more cooking videos? What I've actually thought about doing is making an entire cooking channel and like spending more time on it. Because I've played around with the idea of maybe becoming a professional baker someday. And if nothing else, maybe I could at least make really good, like, baking videos. Maybe that would be a good way to get started, or... Oh, it's just a thought. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it. Oh! I see a detail up here I missed. What the hell? That's weird. I don't know if that's a very good job, but whatever. Yeah, I don't really like filming cooking videos in this house because my kitchen is tiny. We lived in a almost except for that last cake one I did. Every cooking video I've done was filmed in our previous apartment, and we had a nice big kitchen and it was easy to film in, but it's really hard to film in our current kitchen. It's so tiny. So I'm hoping to get a place with a bigger kitchen when we move. Well, coup de grace, the thing is I'm not really in a community of 3D animators or anything. I don't really know anybody who could help. Yeah, the NES cake. I did make that here. That's the only cooking video I've filmed here. Yeah, Georges and Ur are really pretty levels. Yeah, sometime like in the fall or so of last year, I started watching those baking competition shows, and I got really into it. And I'm like, maybe I missed my call at being a baker because I feel like I could do some of that stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't have to have missed my calling. Maybe I could still do it. So then I started baking, and since I couldn't be around any of my relatives due to COVID, like Lee and I ate all the stuff I baked, and then I gained a bunch of weight, and now I'm on a diet, so kind of not baking so much these days. I hope to get back to it eventually, but I have to get to a weight I'm a little more comfortable with first. So my baking dream is kind of on hold right now. Now that lockdown's over, I probably could go back to baking and just, give away a lot of what I make. Oh, damn, am I out of music already? Ah, crap, I need to stop doing one long line like that. Okay. I didn't know you did any 3D modeling, Special Iron. That's cool. No, I would not go on a Gordon Ramsay show. I wouldn't even go on the baking competition shows I liked. Because on those the judges are really nice and everything, but it'd still be really stressful. I'm way too much of a beginner. I wonder if those people have access to recipes, because it's like, bake this thing, and then they just go and bake the thing, and it's like, do they really know all these recipes off the top of their head? Because if they do, holy crap, I don't know a single recipe off the top of my head. Where the hell is Winamp? Damn it. Fuck. There it is. I guess I'll just start this over. I really need more music. The dark side of baking the diet afterwards, exactly. Yeah, I gained an embarrassing amount of weight. And it's especially hard because I lost a whole bunch of weight a few years ago, and I was really happy about that. And I thought I was never going to be that heavy ever again, and yet here I am. Consider this a baking video. Baked gray organs in squid ink sauce. Actually sounds very nice. Baking is easy. It's the decoration that's hard. Yeah. I kind of like doing it, though. I think it's my artistic side. Oh, used to bake in a commercial kitchen. That's interesting. In no danger of being headhunted by Pixar or anything. Baking bad, yeah. Why'd you go on a baking show and purposefully make the worst thing they ever tried? The worst thing I ever saw someone do is that she got the sugar and the salt mixed up and she ended up making these cookies that were really, really salty. I felt so bad for her. Basic cake and pumpkin pie, yeah. I mean, that's all you need, really. Yeah, I knew you meant blender. Oh my god, my cameo in Phalus's fear.com.com video. That was fun. Oh, thanks, Daskame. If you're tall, you can gain weight and hide it. Unfortunately, I'm not that tall. It doesn't seem to show in my face now, though, which is kind of nice. I don't know if that's because I'm older or what, but my face is a lot less round than it was before when I was heavy. All right. I love how that just looks like a big mess when all the other layers are hidden. All the shading layers are hidden. Oh, that's right. You worked at Subway. A candy apple on stilts. Poop flavored cake for Gordon Ramsay. Sweet tooth and love of eating undoes it. Yeah, that's me a little bit. I really love sweets, but I find that when I'm on a low-carb diet, I kind of don't crave sweets quite as much. Also, this time around, I've discovered some really good sugar-free chocolate, so that helps. And sometimes on the weekends, I'm having sugar-free ice cream. This fucking thing's coming along, I guess. I need to go in and add black in some of these areas. That's not going to take as long because I'm not going to be outlining every single thing again. And I'll be adding white highlights to not every single area, but just wherever I feel like it sticks out more, probably. I'm so tired of this drawing. Maybe I'll go ahead and draw that shark and I'll color that next weekend, but we'll see. Yeah, exercising is good. Even if you're not exercising to lose weight, it's a good thing to do. It's good for your body. How is COVID in the USA? Well, it depends. It's better in the blue states than the red states, I believe. Because people made it a political thing for some reason. Sorry. Sorry, had a little irritation in my throat. Yeah, in California, I've noticed, I didn't go out for so long because of my injury and stuff, but We went out of town and traveled a little bit, and I've noticed in California now you only have to wear a mask if you have not been vaccinated, so you can actually go to most places without a mask, which is good. And we were in Colorado for a bit, and I've noticed there they have mask mandates, although I think maybe not Colorado, sorry, Oregon. Why do I confuse those two? Oregon. Went to Oregon. We're in California, so we went to Oregon and then Washington. Anyway, I noticed Oregon had mask mandates everywhere. You had to wear a mask pretty much anywhere. Although I think I heard that they lifted that since then. But and then in Washington, you pretty much didn't have to wear a mask most places, as I recall. So yeah, it depends on the state, really. I nearly forgot to respond to Jenny's comment. You discovered Phalas from my Pet Cemetery video. That's cool. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. We planned that. I did Pet Cemetery and he did Pet Cemetery too, and we swapped cameos. Oh yeah, the Candyman remake. Didn't that ever come out? I thought I heard it was about to come out recently. Maybe COVID slowed it down. You're in lockdown, but cases are rising again. Yeah, I think I've heard that happening here. Out of lockdown. I think I read that wrong. You're out of lockdown, but cases are rising. Yeah. In Ohio, nobody worries about COVID anymore. Is that good or bad? Does that mean there's no more COVID there, or does that mean they're just ignoring it and hope it goes away? Candyman remake comes out next month or so. Okay, I guess that sounds about right. Oh, hi, Dr. Alley Cat. Yeah, I'm actually just kind of wrapping up, but I'll probably be on for about 10 more minutes. Yeah, the shadows do look more pronounced. It's getting there. Just this thing took a lot longer than I thought it would. Thanks, Dr. Alley Cat. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well too. Virus doesn't care about your political stance. I know, right? Oh, it's really easy to vaccinate in Europe. That's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, some places people just aren't bothering to wear their masks, even if they should be. AstraZeneca, I don't know if I've heard that one. Yeah, I got Pfizer for both of my shots. Don't believe anything Boris Johnson says. No, sorry to hear about your grandmother and your mom, John. I hope your mom gets better. Lost smell and taste for like 3 weeks. Wow, I thought that was going to say 3 days. I'm glad it's better now, though. Double vaxxed over here. Yeah, that's good. Don't believe anything Trump says, more like. But yeah. Yeah, the only thing that happened for me was like, did anything happen after the first shot? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I had anything after the first shot. I think I had a little pain in my arm. Second shot, my the little spot where they gave me the needle kind of swelled up, and that was kind of painful for a while, for maybe a week. That was it. I'm just looking at the screen where I was... Oh, I should bring these up again. You can compare. Should I even bother with the cave? I haven't even really been looking at that one. Ah! Whoops. No, my secret! What am I doing? Alt. There we go. I was just noticing something. Oh my god, someone did cartoon drawings of all the Abadox enemies. Okay, I need to, hang on one second. I have to bring... You guys have to see this. Sometimes I do find Abadox fan art on the internet. I don't go looking for it, but every once in a while, if I'm trying to find a reference image. Open image in new tab. Look at that. Aww, are they cute? Shark Guardian, that's what the shark thing was called. I don't know why Guardian was hard for me to remember. Oh, this is on Tumblr. I can't... Are those his eyes? Oh, no, that's his gun. Okay, you can't see his face at all, which makes sense. There's Princess Maria. Scorpion. Lizard of Doom. What's that thing? Forces of Parasitus. Oh, yeah, there's the... Frankenstein-looking thing with a brain. There's the squid. There's the eyeball rocket ship thingy. That's one of the fish in the nerve center level. And that thingy from nerve center. There's Shark Guardian. King Crab. Oh, those holes are grossing me out. Oh, it looks like he has a face, actually. There's the Centipede Guardian. And Bow. There's one of the robots. Those are cute. Never thought Abadox enemies could look that cute. Oh, your sense of smell never came back all the way. That's a bummer. I hope it eventually comes back. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, really. Compared to some of the... what some other people had to deal with. Yeah, I need to get flu shots. I always mean to every year and I haven't gotten around to it yet. Your whole family is vaxxed now. Yeah, I believe mine is, except for my nephew, because he actually got COVID. So I think you can't get vaccinated for a while after you've actually had COVID. He's doing all right, though, from what I understand. Haven't actually spoken to him in years, but that's what my sister says. As a way to pass the time on the train. They look like SNES sprites. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah, if someone ever wanted to do like a cutesy Flash version of Abadox, they could look like these guys. think I'm getting tired of talking. Very Metroid inspired. The crab who could see out of his own ass. Yeah, Tumblr's alright. I don't like the way the site works sometimes. But as far as the community, it's generally not bad. Translucent lizard. Oh yeah, Lizard of Doom. That's gonna be... Lizards of Doom are gonna be fun to model, I think. I'll have to model a skeleton, and then model the outside of it, and like the outside will be kind of translucent, and you'll be able to see the skeleton inside. Bow and Shark Guardian, yeah. That's interesting how they portrayed the eyeball on Bow's back. They have it almost... It's almost a spiral shape. Squid are actually pretty smart, aren't they? I've heard that. Climb out of their tank and kill their owners? I doubt that. Excuse me. How can something so cute try to kill me? They can work out how to unscrew jars. That's interesting. Yeah, as far as I know, my nephew's okay. I think he got a mild case of it. Yeah, I've only had the flu a couple times in my life, but I've heard that, you know, you could still be carrying the flu virus and be infecting other people with it, even if you don't have any symptoms. So I'm going to start getting flu vaccines. I say that every year and I never get around to it, but I intend to. I think it's a good idea. Now there goes my water. Oh yeah, trypophobic. Oh no, you said trypanophobic. Well, fear of needles, I guess is what you mean. Sorry, I read that as trypophobic, like fear of holes. Mm-hmm. Balfamalek is a really fun name to say. First ever flu shot last year. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really bad time to get the flu, if only because, you know, I'll go ahead and get this off the screen. It's kind of it'd be a bad time to get the flu with, you know, the hospitals being all full of COVID patients. I'm pretty good. I've gotten comfortable enough getting shots that I can actually watch them put the shot in my arm. But the only time I got really squeamish was when, which surgery was this? I think it was when I had my gallbladder out. Sorry, just for my own benefit, let me bring my Streamlabs thing up so I can see it. Okay, they, when they put the, you know how they have to, when they're going to do surgery on you, they have to put the needle in the back of your hand, you know, so they could put that tube. When they put the needle in my hand, they put it directly in a... I'm trying to find on my hand where it was. I can't find it all of a sudden. Well, they put it directly in a vein that I could see, and the vein kind of moved a little when they put the needle in there. And I was like, ugh! That was a weird thing. But yeah, normally I'm okay. I'm okay enough with shots that I can even watch them I can even watch them shoot me up with something. Or draw blood or whatever. Okay, Ashtray, thanks for stopping by, if you even stuck around long enough to hear me say that. If you eat a lot of kiwi, you won't get sick often, really? Yeah, that is one downside for me with getting shots. I have very small veins, and sometimes it takes them a few tries to get it, so it can be a bit of a rough experience. Whenever they're drawing blood, basically, it's a little bit rough. 2 to 3 kiwis a day, huh? Needle, spider, snakes, and cockroaches are very common fears. Yeah, that's very true. Only the spiders and cockroaches are the only ones on that list that really bug me. Can't watch a needle go in. Yeah, I used to be like that too. After a certain point, I just had gotten enough shots where I'm like, I'm gonna try watching this time and see if I'm okay with it, and I was. So, yeah, needle in the hand. Whenever you're having surgery, they have to do that. They put a needle in the back of your hand and they tape it on there. And IV, it's for the IV. Duh, I couldn't think of the term, I guess. Oh, so hospitals aren't as full. That's good. I know for a while they were really full. I'm pretty sure they gave me morphine when I broke my ankle. Oh, you're a pharmacist. That's interesting. You can give people vaccines, but you can't watch the needle enter your own arm. That's interesting. Saw 2 with the needle pit. Yeah. That was pretty. Yeah. That was kind of rough. Yeah, number 2 is as far as I ever got in the Saw franchise. Sometimes I think about watching more of the sequels and then I hear about them and I'm like, nope, I think I'm good. Okay, well, I'm all caught up in the chat, so I think I'll wind down here. The needle scene in The Fly 2. I don't know if I remember that. I've only seen The Fly 2 once. I didn't care for it. I've heard both good and bad takes on Spiral. I think I'll be skipping that one too, because I know for a fact there's a scene where someone gets their fingers ripped out, so I'm good. Oh god, degloving. I can't even imagine how much that would hurt. After Saw 2, I didn't miss a thing. That's what most people say. I've heard other people say that I should at least watch the third, but I don't know. Yeah, that'd be nice if Welchie was still making those videos. Yeah, I've heard that raw honey is good for infections and stuff like that, or it keeps away infections, whatever. A needle break in Eric Stoltz's arm and blood shoots out of it. Maybe I remember that. Yeah, the first Saw was really good. It's weird that the movie just changed gears so abruptly and became torture porn after the first one. Yeah. I do think it's interesting that apparently a lot of the sequels all take place around the same time, and it just kind of jumps back and forth in time a little bit. So, I mean, they'd probably be hard to follow, but it'd be interesting to experience that. But I just don't want to. I just don't want to deal with certain scenes. I've read up on it, and I know about what a lot of the traps do. Saw it kind of became a parody of itself. That kind of goes along with what I've heard. Yeah, I do have a bad habit whenever I just say Saw when referencing the whole series, but really the first one was different than the rest. And sometimes I forget to specify that. Yes, the first Saw was really good. Like, I was surprised at how good it was and how much it didn't focus or didn't rely on gore. Oh, they did a lot of retconning? That's interesting. How Pinhead would react to the Saw franchise. Might give him some ideas. Oh, hi, Big Dumb Movie. Thank you. I'm actually just winding down this stream. The logistics of all the people who have to be kidnapped and trapped set up became increasingly farcical. Pinhead married Jigsaw. Something something flesh, something something suffer. I was watching a video recently. I don't know if any of you watch, what is it called? Something about history and cooking. What the hell is it called? I feel dumb that I can't remember the name of the channel now. Tasting History, that was it. I don't know if any of you watch Tasting History, but the guy on there made Doug Bradley to say that. Oh, amusing how a little puppet can kill. That would be funny hearing him say that. Anyway, he was making something, it was some kind of saffron rice dish, and apparently one of the old terms for it was like rice of flesh. And it was called that because you were supposed to eat it with meat, not because there was meat in it. But I saw that name and I immediately thought of Pinhead. In fact, I even put in the comments section, that sounds like something Pinhead would eat. Kind of Pinhead movie in the Cabin in the Woods. I have not. I've seen screenshots of it. I still haven't seen the Cabin in the Woods. I know I should. I kind of got spoiled on the twist, but it still might be entertaining. Tasted history and spat it out. Yeah, some history probably doesn't taste very good. All right. Okay, I need to wrap it up now, you guys. So thanks for joining me. Looking at this picture, it looks like I didn't even really accomplish anything. I know I did, but it's not coming along as quickly as I would like. If I watched the recent Rick and Morty episode with the parody of Hellraiser, yes, I did. In fact, somebody brought that up in the stream last week, and I didn't. Somebody said something like, "What do you think Rick would do with a lament configuration?" And I didn't know why they brought it up because I hadn't seen the previews, so I didn't know. And then I watched Rick and Morty on like Monday night, I think it was. Tuesday morning, actually. And then I was really shocked when Cenobites were in it. I'm like, okay, that's a weird coincidence. And then I realized you all probably just saw the preview. Time to eat history. Once made hash browns with purple carrots. Interesting. Someone said it looked like H.R. Giger food. Pinhead can't forget the flesh, of course. Yeah, this was fun. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Like I said, feel like I didn't accomplish very much, even though I know I did. I'll get this done someday, maybe next time. The next time I work on it anyway, it may not be next week. Like I said, I may take a week off and draw that shark boss. But yeah. I think I'll just end. So, yeah. That's it for now.